Hi guys, in this video we are going to review paper 1 mathematics grade 12 2022 June examination. Yes, this paper was specifically written in Gauteng. Yes, Gauteng Department of Education, right? So the paper was around 3 hours, right? So but in this video we are going to focus on look at question 1 specifically, right? So question 1, it's about 24 marks, right? First equation there, it's given as x squared is equals to negative 4x, and they said it's 3 marks, right? Okay, without wasting time, if you're new to this channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe. You only subscribe once, right? Let's get to today's video. Well, at question 1, we were told that x squared is equals to negative 4x, right? So for such, remember that they said solve for x in each of the following. So you were given the first equation was this, and it was 3 marks. Right, first thing first, you need to write this in a standard form, this equation in a standard form. So we are going to transpose negative 4x to the other side, to the right hand side, or to our left hand side. So when you transpose negative 4 to the other side, then since it's negative, it's going to be positive. So you're going to have plus 4x, which is equals to 0. Then you get a mark for saying that. Another path is that, okay, we ask ourselves, do we have a highest common factor here? Yes, the highest common factor is x, right? You take out x as a common factor. What are we left with? With x here, because x times x will give you x squared. So to get to 4x, we need 4. So you're going to put in 4, then equate it to 0. Then x is equated to 0, or x is equated to 0, or x plus 4 is equated to 0. So x is equals to negative 4, and x is equals to 0. So you get a 3 mark. You get a 3 mark for working out such, right? So without wasting time, so we are going to our second equation then. Our second equation is given as x squared. It's given as x squared plus x minus 1 equated to 0. So they said correct to 2 decimal places. Right, so we are given x squared plus, let me write it well so that you could see it clearly. Right, so this is the path 1.1.2. It's x squared plus x minus 1 equated to 0. So we need to solve, and they said correct to 2 decimal places. Once they said correct to 2 decimal places, it's either you can complete the square or you can use a quadratic formula. So in this case, we are going to use a quadratic formula. So it's we know it's x is equals to negative b plus or minus 4b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Right, so hence this is a and this is b, and thus this is c. It's negative 1. So therefore we substitute, right? So our b we could see it's positive 1. When you plug it here, it's gonna be negative 1. So where there is a b, you replace it by 1. Where there's our a, it's as 1 as well. So our c, it's negative 1. Okay, right, signs do matter. So our a is 1 as well, right? Then we have negative 1 plus or minus root 1 squared, it's 1. Negative 4 times 1, it's negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 1, that's gonna be positive 4, right? So we have negative 1 plus root 1 plus 4, and 1 times 2, it's 4. So what are we going to be? What are we going to have? Yeah, we're going to have negative 1. So what is 1 plus 4? That is 5. Then divided by 2. Okay. So we're having x is equals to negative 1 plus or minus, don't forget it's plus or minus, negative 1 plus or minus root 5 divided by 2. So if we punch this on our calculator, we are going to have, that will give us 0.62. all right, and as well that will give us we are going to have negative x is equals to negative 1.62, corrected to decimal places. We just have to follow the instructions, right? Hope guys you are winning in terms of that. Let's go and see next question then. We are given at 1.1.3 we're given root x plus 4 as well as minus 4 x divided minus 4 divided by x root x minus 2, which is equals to 0, right? So how many marks is that? Let's see. That's 5 marks. So that's incredible, 5 marks. So we have to put that into practice. Let's put that into practice. So we are at 1.1.3. yes, we are having root x plus 4, which is equals to minus that's minus root x minus 4, root x plus 4 minus 4 divided by root x minus 2 equated to 0. So the best way is to take negative 4 root x minus 2. So we have root x plus 4. Remember, we're still solving for x, guys. Don't be mystified. We're still solving for x. Then you take negative 4. To the other side, it becomes positive 4. So we're having root x minus 2. Then the best way to get rid of the roots, we have to square both sides. We have to square both sides. So when you square both sides, this root and 2 will cancel. We are left with x plus 4. So what is 4 squared? 4 squared is 16. Then the root and 2, they cancel each other. Then we are left with x minus 2. Then remember that there is divisible 1 here. We can say 1 times 16 cross multiply it does apply here. So root x plus 4 times x plus 4 and x minus 2. So let's multiply out this using a FOIL method, x times x, or distributive method. X times x is x squared, then 4 times x, that will be 4x. Then negative 2 times x, that will be negative 2x. Then 4 times 2, that will be negative 8. So I hope we're still winning. This is 16. The like terms, then 4 minus 2, that will be 2x minus 8. Then let's transpose 16 to the other side. So when transpose 16, it becomes negative 8 minus 16, in which that will give you 24. So we are going to plug in 24 here, equated to 0. So what are we going to have as our factors? Factors of 24, that will give us a middle term. That will be 6 times 4, isn't it? You have to know your factors very well. So this will be plus, or this will be minus. 6 minus 4, that will give you 2. 6 times negative 4, that will give you negative 24. X times x, that will give you x squared. Then equate everything to 0. We are going to have negative 6 here. We are also going to have positive 4. So we have to test our values. Take your calculator. Where there is x, put negative 4 there. Put negative 6 and put negative 6. By the look of things, you can see that negative 6 doesn't, it's not aligned with, we don't get 0 when you put negative 6 here. But let's try putting 4. When we put 4, what do you get there? You get 0 and 0. So meaning that 4 is the solution in this case. So this can't be, or you can just write NA. So x is equals to 4, right? So hope guys that was clear. Hope that was understandable. Right, let's go to other questions as well. Well, at number 1.1.4, Right, solve for x in each of the following. We are at now, that's 3 marks, right? So that's 3 marks. Let's work out these 3 marks. Let's quickly work out these 3 marks. X plus 2, negative 3x plus 1 is greater than 0. Let's work it out. Okay. All right. So we first have to find the critical values. So we are going to equate everything to 0. So x is equals to negative 2 or negative 3x plus 1 is equals to 0. So we're going to have negative 3x, take 1 to the other side, becomes negative 2. Divide everything by 3, we have 1 over 3. Right? We have 1 over 3. So in terms of the inequality form, this, we can see these values are going below. So this will be negative 2. It's greater than x, but lesser than 1 over 3. So we are not done. We need to leave this graphically. So since it's less than, we are going to use an open dot. So we are going to have negative 2 here. We are going to have 1 over 3. So it's going to be open dots. So our graph will be a sad face. Since our equation, yes, so but it will be open dot. Yeah, yours will be more of accurate. So but we are going to have something like this. Yes, I guess my drawing is not proper. Negative 2 and 1 over 3. Okay, this much better. Okay, so it's gonna be open dots, right? So let's work out the other questions. Well, what's next? What's next? It's the semi-tenuous method or the semi-tenuous equation. So solve for x and y. That is 6 marks. Let's work it out. Let's work it out. Okay. Well, in this case, we are going to solve for x and y. So firstly, we'll make this equation 2, but let's refix this so that we can make it equation 1. So the best way is to, let's first try to transpose 3 to the other side. That will be negative 3. Then, as well, try to transpose 2x. That will be negative 2x minus 3. Then let's divide everything by negative. This becomes positive and this becomes positive, as well as this become positive. So we are going to have equation 1. So we are going to take this equation 1, we are going to use the substitution method, take this equation 1 into equation 2. So we are going to say substitute equation 1 into equation 2. So meaning that we are going to have 6x, where we see y, we are going to replace by 2x plus 3 squared, which is equals to 3 plus 5x, as well as 2x plus 3. Okay, it's fine. So it's going to be 6x. So from here, remember, we have 4. So you square this, square the first, then it becomes 4x squared. 2 times 3, it's 6 times 2. That will be 12x. Then square the last, that will be 9. Okay, hope you get it. Using our Pascal's method, then we have 3 plus 5x times 2, that will be 10x squared. 5x times 3, that will be 15x. Then what's going on after that? What's going on after that? It's let's fix this so that we can collect the like terms. 4 times 4, that will be 16x squared. 4 times 12, that will be 48x. 4 times 9, that will be 36. Then we have 3 plus 10x squared plus 15x. So from here, you collect the like terms. You can see that these are our like terms. If you take 10 to the other side, it will be 16 minus 10, which will give us 6x squared. If we take 48 minus 15, we are going to have 39x. Yes. So if we take this 36 minus 3, that's 33, then we are set. That's 33 equated to 0. Divide everything by 2. You are going to be we divide everything by 2 here, if I divide these by, if I divide by 6, divide by 2, it goes 3 times, isn't it? Yes, in terms of how did we get here, remember guys that we said this should be 6 plus 48, which is 54, minus 15, that will give you 39, right? As well as 36 minus 3, which gives you